Hey everybody, welcome to my live. My name's Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings. I think I would do it the other way around usually. But yeah, I'm an angel reader. I can also communicate with pets and past loved ones. And I'm here to do readings for you guys today. So, for those of you that are here right now, thank you for joining. Please hit the thumbs up so that I could get bumped up on the algorithm. It is so nice to see your guys' faces. I do believe I put that it is free for new subscribers because I haven't really been on lately, and I know that new viewers, they want to do a test run before they actually put their money into something. So with that being said, I do like to do a daily general live. So let's get into it. I got my tarot deck. I've got this one, the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. And oh my goodness, you guys. 2 days ago, actually, was it 2 days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago. I had a fever of 103, just like that song. I got a fever of 103. At least I think that's what the lyrics are. It's been stuck in my head, but yeah, it was 103, and like my husband was flipping out, and I live in Japan, and like we had to go to the hospital, but they were at full capacity. I don't know if it's because of COVID. I don't have COVID. I don't know what's going on, probably just an infection, but yeah, it was insane. All right. So our general reading for today is bold. And it says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So there's this feeling that there's actually a feeling of impatience in this card. It feels like we need to like push ourselves to the extreme for us to be able to do something, or to push ourselves to do anything in general, even if it's like, I don't know, going to the grocery store or something, really basic. Let me sip this coffee. um, all right. So it feels like your angels are saying that you gotta relax. And I know that's such a human thing to say, like, okay, I'm gonna relax and it'll work. But man, there's just like a real angelic like vibe behind this. And like the energy is really really pretty. It just feels like, I don't know if you guys have ever channeled before, or if you've ever tried to feel the presence of angels. But it's just the term. You just say like, oh, it feels angelic. It feels like looking at the ocean and just watching all the sparkles of the water just reflect back to you. That's what the feeling of an angel looks like. And like the weather is right. It's, you're at the ocean, it's super beautiful. It's not too crowded. Things like that. Hey, how are you, my friend?
Not too shabby.
How did that activate Siri? Did you hear that? She was like, not too shabby. How are you, honey? Damn, I miss you so much. Anyways, back to this card. I heard it had one angel experience once. Girl, tell me about it. Oh, I understand what the angels are saying now. They're saying that there's a difference between like pushing yourself to the extreme, and the other spectrum is knowing in your heart that you have the confidence to just do it. right? There's this impatience and this feeling of insecurity and nervousness. I have a crystal in my hand. And then the other one is holding in your heart, no matter the outcome, I just know within I want to do this for me. And you go with that route. Woo! Okay. I was like looking at this and I was like, it happens sometimes. Hey, let me oh, it went slow motion once while I was driving. I asked you and it says my what? Messing their energies. I think you said yeah, that it was like you were driving and there's like these orbs or like these colors or something like that. Nah, that felt like an angel. I remember telling you that it was an angel. The colors were brighter. So cool. I wonder if I should do like a blog of angel experiences or like a video. I think a video would be, more easier for people to watch. And I felt tremendous peace. Dude, I love those feelings. I love those feelings. Like when you have an angel encounter and like you're communicating with something that isn't human, therefore it's not like used to fear. Oh my God. Those feelings are just amazing. Rina, hi, how are you? Are you here to get a free reading as a new sub? If you are, please hit the sub button, subscribe button, and the like button. Oh, Rena, I'm so good. I'm so good right now. It's just so good to talk to people that speak English because I'm living in Japan and I don't speak Japan and I mean I don't speak Japanese. I'm just like, yes, yes. I would like to see more videos of you and just your thoughts on things and experiences. That would be fun. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I have the time for it right now. Okay, I'll do it for you. Hey. Okay, Rena, go ahead and post your question. Yeah, I'm in Japan and it's during COVID, which is not bad. It is actually like I'm east of Tokyo by an hour. And there's hella people outside. I don't know where I was from in California, like nobody was outside because they're in their cars, and like people out here are just like walking, living their lives, and I just feel like there's so many people. Oh no. Any question, Rena? Boba tea is so good. Where did that come from? Why are we talking about boba? Okay, hey. That's funny. Can I ask about N? Do you see us in a long-term relationship? His feelings. All right, let's see. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful reading, Rena. So let's see what's going on, okay? All right. Oh, there you go. Jumped out for you. Oh, okay. All right. So you got the card that says endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Hey, I do still have PayPal. what is my? I always forget. Let me post it, okay? Okay, there you go. Okay. So it feels like you really treasure this relationship with N, but at the same time, you could feel that it's dying. It just feels like this relationship is such a beautiful gift, but you know that it's time to go. Um, I think that you're way more intuitive than you give yourself credit for, Rena. And I think it's so sweet that you're asking me for confirmation because it's such like a, I don't want that to happen. Maybe if I ask somebody, it'll be different. I think that's really cute. Um, but I think that what you're not seeing is the new shifting in after you let go of the old. Okay. Does this resonate with you so far, Rena? You don't understand. Okay. Well, I guess what questions do you have about what you don't understand? Like what's coming up for you that's not making sense? Oh, you guys are still together. Oh shit. Oh, it looked like from the question it was like you guys were not together. Because you got I just got confused. I'm so sorry. Usually I get questions like, are we gonna get back together? That changes everything. All right. I should have asked first. Okay, let's do it again. No, no, no. Okay. Let me just draw a clarification card. I was meaning, do you see it being a long term? Okay. All right. For sure. We get it now. Jahmari, hi, how are you, honey? I sound like an old granny. Oh, honey, how are you? All right. Oh, okay. Okay. So you got a clarification card that says golden opportunity. Empressing, what's up? How are you? Please hit that like button. Daisy, how are you? Oh man, so good to see you. You know, it's so weird. It's like I'm seeing like, yeah, you guys are in a relationship, right? But it feels like something's about to go. If this is the relationship, it feels like more of like an identity thing. You're asking me, do you feel like we'll be in a long-term relationship? What are his feelings for me? Something is gonna go. It's it it's like there's this okay. Think about a caterpillar before it turns into a butterfly, it enters that cocoon stage. This cocoon thing is like what you think protects you from fears or anything like that or worries. That's gonna go. And when you see it go, I think you're gonna be able to look at people with a more discerning eye and be able to see like, I kind of didn't like what you did there. And I know that, you know, you're asking me, are we going to be in a long-term relationship? I kind of feel like you're looking at this guy with rose-tinted glasses when he may not be who you really think he is. Okay, Rena? So I'm sure that makes sense. I was a little cryptic. I don't want to be too much of an asshole. um, I guess what I'm trying to say is that that cocoon, it's what protects you from being too much in reality because that scares you. You'd rather live in here. That's why you're asking me, I'm assuming. Does he have feelings for me even though you guys are in a relationship? You guys should be talking about that together, but you're asking me. So it's like in that scenario, you're not in that reality either. Okay. No, it's okay. You weren't. I'm here honestly for the truth. And yeah, so that's what's gonna go. That rose tinted glasses thing is what's gonna go. And you're gonna be able to look at him and be like, dude, why are you being a dick right now? Well, Rena, I don't think you'll be confused later on in the future. Okay, Rena? All right. So, hey, you. Thank you so much for the extra donation. Hey, go ahead and post your question. And Daisy, you will be after Hey. So, okay, Rena? Okay. It was good to do a reading for you. And Rena, when you come back next time, if you ever do, please know that you do have to donate going forward. But of course, only if you would like to. All right? You have a good day, Rena. Okay. Not sure if I can ask, but my boss, Angelica, talks a lot about her son, Guero, who, sorry, I'm practicing Spanish, who's passed. Can she get a message from him? If it's not okay, I'll get a general. Does she want a reading? I'm confused. Or like, you gonna give her a surprise reading? Okay, honey. Bye, Rena. And Jahmari, I got your donation. Thank you so much. You'll be after Daisy Divinity. She didn't ask, but we talk about spiritual things, and she talks about her son. Okay, let's see what comes through. Because it doesn't feel like you're not that kind of a person to be like, hey, I want to know, even though they don't want to know. So let's see. I tell her about you and what you've told me. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I need another deck. I'm gonna go grab another deck. I'll be back. I feel like the decks that I have aren't right, so I'll be back 1 second. Okay. Damn. Okay. Loud and clear. So Guero is saying be true to you to his mother, Angelica. Okay. So do you know how old Guero was? Because he has a very bold personality. Like he's very truthful and he says it like he means it. It doesn't feel like he was a kid when he passed. It feels like he was well developed enough to know who he was and to fight for his truth. Oh, okay, 30s. Damn. Okay, yeah. All right. So okay, fuck man. He's like super honest. He's saying his mom is way too much of a pushover. Like way too like, okay, I don't want to do that. You want to do that? Then okay, we could do it, I guess. I'm not gonna like it, but I guess I'll go for like 30 minutes and then I'll make an excuse, say that my coffee is boiling over. I don't. Um, I think that's sorry, I had to check my text message. Um, there was some like family emergency thing. Anyway, So I don't usually talk like that. I mean, maybe I do, but he's very like I'm gonna give it to you hard and straight, even though you don't want to know it, mom. Like, I think it's because like he really wants to get this through to his mom. Like, mom, you're fucking yourself over. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your time. um, where did I put? Oh, there it is. Okay. He's kind of like he's not angry, he's more, like, angry at the fact that, like, because he cares about his mom so much, he's upset because, like, he can see that his mom is doing these things because she doesn't think she's worthy of her own time and attention, and that is, like, rubbing him the wrong way because he thinks that his mom is just, like, the greatest thing in the world, like, "Mom, like, you're, like, this golden prize" not prize, it's way too objective, but, like, you're just like this angel and, like, why? Why, mom? Like, look at you. You're like this high priestess, and like, why would you treat yourself like such shit? Um, and it's interesting because she's the boss, right? And I feel like she just needs to have like a lot more authority than that. Um, I can understand that like she doesn't want people to not like her, so she, does these things where maybe she has to, you know, people please. Um, Ghetto is saying that he wants to help her be more assertive. Um, and I know he's kind of talking through me and he's saying like, "I know that sounds impossible to do in the afterlife, mom, but you got to trust me on this. Like, you are my lifeline." I don't know why that came through. He's just showing me like a path from his heart to her heart. You are my lifeline. You are my bridge. We are connected in this way that is impossible to break. There's just you're my mom. Like how is that possible? Um, so it just feels like he's going to be working through her with this bridge, with this path, and really almost working through her in a way. Like I'm getting kind of like goosebumps talking about it. I think she's a good boss, but personally, she needs to be stronger and assertive. Yeah, like that's what's kind of like upsetting Gerdo. Like, mom, you're like way too perfect to just treat yourself like that. I love doing readings from spirit. There's so many different characters and they come with so much love when they're on the other side. Like, I don't know. It's really cool. Okay, hey, hey. Maybe, yeah. Uh, I think I'm gonna start doing those timelines again just because I feel like they're just so much more convenient for everybody. All right. But I don't know. Honestly, like it just takes like a long time on my part. So sometimes I cannot, sometimes I can. Is that easy? Like, is it easy for you guys to find where you asked your question, or is it difficult for you without like the little markers in the time thing? Okay. And Daisy Divinity, you can go ahead and post your question. Hmm. Yeah, and you're a really good friend. Like that was really cool of you to do that. You know what? I'm also gonna be reducing my fees for my hourly. It was 100. I'm gonna bring it down to like 80. So I don't know if she wanted to read or something like that. Okay, the marker is helpful. Okay, then I gotta do it. I gotta do it. There's no excuses. Daisy, are you there? Daisy! Okay, I'm not sure where Daisy is, but Jahmari, if you are ready to post your question, you can go ahead and do so. Okay, yeah, of course. A general read. What deck do you want? Do you want the butterfly deck? Do you want the blue tarot deck? Or do you want the goddess guidance deck? Goddess guidance. Okay, I had a feeling. All right. How are you, Jahmari? How's school? There it is, baby. There. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. I keep getting text messages. Okay, so you got a card that says past life. This situation involves your past life memories and a general read. So when I talk about this card, what is the undercurrent of emotions that comes up for you? Because it's a general read, yet there's a past life card. Oh, school is better. That's good. I'm doing better. Doing better. But anyways, I want to say it's about your twin flame, but at the same time, I want to be extra sure before I start to do a reading. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is coming up right now. There's a lot of events currently that kind of like swirl around you. You look really busy. um, if it's not school, it's friends. If it's not friends, it's, family chaos. If it's not family chaos, it's something about, I don't know, dancing or homework, or you miss something and you relate with that. And there's a lot of things that are happening. It just feels like everything's like a hazy blur, but you can't stop thinking about your twin flame. Would you say that this is how you're feeling? Like, would you say that this is accurate? Oh my God. Yeah, really busy. And I try not to contact my twin flame, but I think of him daily. Yeah, of course. It's just, are you struggling right now? Like, do you feel like you're struggling with everything that you have to do, and so you feel like if you think about him, it comforts you? FYI, I passed the exam, but more importantly, I met a lady named Dwan. When I asked her how she pronounced her name, she told me it's just like Juan, but with the T. That makes me cry. Fuck, man. That's beautiful. Holy shit, that's so beautiful. Oh, man. That put me on a little emotional roller coaster. I'm so happy for you. You know, I think it's so beautiful when you're supported, especially when you think that you're not being supported. So that's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. And I'm, yeah, really happy for you. Hey, hey. And congratulations on passing. What's the next step for you? Hey, hey. Oh my God, yeah. I would cry on the way home too. Shit. So beautiful. Okay. Jahmari says, yes, it's comforting. And I also miss him. I haven't seen him in almost 6 months. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if this still applies to you now. It kind of just feels like in a past life, you know, twin flames, they're known for being in past lives. And I'm sure with your experience of a past life, I mean, with a twin flame, you can feel the progression of lives that you've had before. Like there's just no way you guys were not interconnected in the past, right? So he was your rock before your current life, and he's still your rock now. Can you see how she's holding on to that thingamajig? I don't know what you call it. I'm so uncultured. Um, but yeah, she's holding on to it like this is what keeps me emotionally stable. This is like my anchor. It's what keeps me afloat. It's what keeps me grounded in place. It's almost like a teddy bear. Like, I've had such a bad day. You're like 4 years old and you hold your teddy bear and you're just like, um, what traits do you miss about him? I feel like they want you to talk about him because it almost feels like you haven't been giving yourself the permission to feel for him. For some reason, you feel like what's done is done. Nope. If it doesn't work, then I don't want to think about it. I don't want to, you know, just no. But it feels like you need to give yourself this permission to feel what you have not been allowing yourself to feel. You want to go outside? 1 second. Right here. Yeah, right here. Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, you know what? No, you're right. You cannot go there. Okay, apologies. My pups had to go outside. My next step is finding a brokerage I like. I still need to do my homework on that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, if you ever feel afraid to start, just do the 3-2-1 rule, countdown. 3, 2, 1. Just get up and you do it. It's been helping me. Jahmari says, I miss being able to call him at any time and him listening, just his presence altogether. He was my bestest friend. Yeah, of course. Fuck. Yeah, that sounds really hard. Have you been repressing these emotions though? And hello, if you are new here, welcome. If you are a new sub, you are here and able to get a free reading. Please hit that like button to push me up on the algorithm. And hello, welcome, welcome. I'm an angel reader. I can communicate to loved ones who have crossed as well as pets living and over the Rainbow Bridge. Where's Daisy? Daisy! Where are you? Yes, I have, because the person I would talk to about my problems is him, but in this case, he is a problem. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by he's a problem. Um, but it feels like you need to allow yourself to admit that, like, yeah, he was there for you a lot. And he was your rock, he was your anchor. And they're showing me that, like, when you allow yourself to feel your emotions, you allow yourself to process it, and then you can feel what to do with the next step. Because when you repress it, you're stuck at that level 1 stage. You know what I mean? Oh, hell no. And I think part of why you don't want to process it is because you think that if you don't have these feelings of missing him, or if somehow these feelings of missing him go away, then he goes away. I think that's the crux of what's going on here. And it's like you're at this battle of leaving him or keeping him. Not in the sense that you have a choice, it's more like in here. So let me see. Let me draw another card. The Magician. You are ready. You have the resources, the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay, I understand. All right, so you're in a period of stuckness right now. And this stuck vibration, it's comforting for you to be here, actually. To be, I don't know if you feel depressed, but to be of low energy, of lack of creativity, of the inability to keep moving. It's very comforting for you to be here right now. But at the same time, there is so much ability right now to do the opposite and to embrace all the wonders and the magic of life. Let me explain. It is also a time for you to see all the possibilities that you could be doing for yourself in this moment. Just because you don't miss him, it does not mean that you don't have feelings for him anymore. Just because you don't miss him, it does not mean that there isn't a potential either. It's okay, and it's okay to love somebody, and sorry, my dogs are looking at something. It's okay to love somebody and to know that you don't know when you guys are gonna be together. You don't know if it will happen. But then it's like if you embrace that, then you allow yourself to be empowered and to hold yourself in that space and to continue life from from a more vulnerable state of being, and therefore you open yourself up into creativity and magic and the ability to manifest and being able to have clarity and being positive as opposed to low energy, being stuck, things like that. Does that make sense for you, Jahmari? Does that resonate with you? I need a haircut. Oh my God. And I believe that's the problem, me having to be vulnerable. It's scary, you know? Hell yeah! Being vulnerable, I don't know anybody that that finds it easy to be vulnerable. And if I do, they're really rare. And I cherish those people so much because they have something real special about them. But yeah, yeah, it's hard. I know. Um, but hey, it's easier being vulnerable when you know that somebody like me supports you and knows what you're going through. I think it's easier to be vulnerable in that sense. Okay, Jamari. Do you have like friends that you talk to this to and they understand and stuff? Okay, you haven't made any friends in college yet? Hmm. Maybe think about joining a sorority. I feel like that would have helped me. Like just shopping around, seeing which girls that you click with. And it may not have to be super intentional, like just looking and looking and looking. You may just stumble upon it. Where's Daisy? Daisy paid for a reading. No anyone I would talk to on that type of level. I have plenty of associates though. All right. Hmm. Oh my God. What the fuck are you doing here? You shocked me. I didn't even know you knew I was on. Oh my God. I can't stop smiling. What are you doing here, Snarky? Oh my God. Dude, I've been trying to like reach out to you on Reddit, but then like you didn't respond. So I was like, damn, like she's really busy. Yeah. We love free food. Of course we do. Oh my God. Snarky, let me get you a reading, girl. But of course you have to pay $10. Just kidding. Okay, come here. Baby, come here. Baby. Come on, baby. Move. Oh my God, right? But that's what they do now. Like the way that Instagram and Reddit works, it's all about how to, you know, excuse me, how to keep your attention on the longest so that you stay on their site. Kind of sucks, man. Like, bro, like help us integrate into life. I was taking a break from readings because I was addicted AF. Oh, okay. Snarky, hey, hey, said hi to you. And dude, I've said hi to Mermaid, but dude, her channel is growing like hella growth. It's crazy. Yeah, I bet you've been super busy. We need to like talk. Somehow, some way. Let's do a general reading for everybody. How about a reading from our angels? For I don't know, just a general reading from our angels. Okay, great. Whoa. Okay, wow, that just jumped out. Okay. It says spiritual growth. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling, right? Okay, God, it feels like, okay. You know, like when there's a volcano? It made no sense. It's like there's so much energy and I need to say it, but I'm trying to find the word. It's like, okay, it's like imagine like a disaster, right? There's an earthquake and then that sets off a volcano and everything erupts and it's just chaos. But then after the chaos, because what happens after a volcano erupts, new life actually forms from the place where the lava touched, whatever. Science. And that feels like what's happening now. We are in this place in our life where it just feels so uncomfortable and it feels like a bunch of pressure is being built up. But that's also how a diamond is formed, with a bunch of pressure. So we think like we're sensitive to everything, to the light, to new air, to new smells. Hi Anna, how are you? If you're here to get a free reading, please like and sub, okay? And we're super sensitive to everything. Everything just feels uncomfortable and we just want to go back to the way that things were. I know that I really feel that way right now because I'm living in a new country. But this is actually how we also spiritually grow. Just like all that pressure and the way that that diamond forms. That's going to be us. It's uncomfortable, but apparently it's going to be worth it. I like that one. That suited my situation right now very much. Okay, Anna, go ahead and post your question. Dude, Snarky, 2 days ago, I got a fever of 103, just like that song. And my husband was, like, freaking out. I could hear him, like, hyperventilating. He's gonna kill me because I said that live. But yeah, Snarky, I have no words. I I don't know how to be vulnerable. I just missed you very, very, very much, and when I saw you, I was like "Oh my god, why didn't you say hi?" Hey, no, it wasn't COVID, like, they took me to the hospital, and, like, I was in the car, like, I was just like, out." But the nurse said that I had no symptoms of COVID and, like, all the emergency rooms were, like, booked up anyway. So I just went back home, but, like, I'm doing better. My husband thinks that I have, like, an infection because like, apparently when you have an infection, like, your body, like, spontaneously gets a fever, and then it goes away, and then it spontaneously gets a fever again. If I said hi, I would be up in this chat like I am now, and I wouldn't be getting any work done. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No, I didn't get to see the doctor. Okay, Anna, I would like to know, what should I do with my life? I've been dealing with mental health problems, and in the process, I lost almost all of my perspective. Okay, let's see. I feel like Okay, I'm going to draw a card from this deck and a card from that deck. So okay. All right, so you've got these two cards, and they feel very soothing. It feels very much like drinking chamomile tea, like the energies from these cards. You got this one that says decisions, and then this one says the hermit. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. All right. So I'm hearing in my mind, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. No way in hell I could do that. Does that sound like you, Anna? I'm hearing like, I can't. The Hermit is my birth card? That's so cool! No. Maybe I'm busy right now. Okay. And have you been like laying down on the couch a lot, just like defeated? I literally do that to myself sometimes, not on purpose though. Of course, I understand. It's automatic. Right, okay. Sounds like you've been like me. I've been feeling that way too for like the past several weeks. Okay, so your angel is coming in. It feels like you got one. I don't know if you've had a reading before or if they told you how many guardian angels you've had before, but it legit feels like you just have one. And I've heard that like the number of guardian angels that you have, it also speaks to it sounds funny, but like the level of maintenance that you need, like if you're a low maintenance person, if you're a high maintenance person, like how much help that you think that you need, which is funny because I feel like I need a lot of help, but I only have two, which is weird. But yeah, you only have one, which is very, very, very interesting. So she's coming forth and she has a very soft energy. It's weird because the outside of her, it looks hard. I'm not seeing it physically. It's more something that I'm feeling. She looks like she has a very hard exterior. Like if you were to talk to her, she'd be like what? But on the inside, she's very like, ah. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. So, and another thing that I've noticed with the experience of doing readings is that angels they like almost like 99.9% of the time they will fit with your personality, kind of like a puzzle piece. Like just you guys are just meant to be in this union of guardian angel and humanship, or they are your exact personality. Like you guys are just like similar to a T, you know. So I don't know if she also embodies your traits where you kind of come across as like a little too rough, maybe a little sexist. You come across as like really like, but then on the inside you're just like, hi honey, how are you? um so yeah, that's how she's showing herself to me as. Where's my crystal? There it is. She's saying that you are very, very strong. Like if you imagine your capability to lift like 50-pound weights with each, I don't know, like arm, you're very strong. But you're also strong in the sense of like maybe you're physically strong too in that aspect, but you're also very mentally strong. It's like if you got shit to do, you can do it. Like there is just like once you set your mind to it, you're just like, don't talk to me right now. I've got things to do. Um, and so the reason she's saying that because she's saying like, yeah, she's acknowledging the fact that like, whoa, you only have one guardian angel. She's saying like, yeah, the reason why you have one is because you are very capable to do things by yourself. Um, Mentally, definitely. I'm hyper focused or not focused at all. Lashonna, I will get back to you in a little bit. Right. That's right. Right. Um, okay. So she's showing me that like it was so cool because she brought me like to this other realm and she was showing me that I have a lot to do with my brain. Like I have a lot of like mental dexterity and capabilities in my brain, but for you it's like mentally, like having the drive, right? And also physically, you just have, she keeps saying dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. You have a lot of dexterity. Honestly, I don't know what that means. um, but she's saying that you have a lot of that. And it's funny because it's like, if we were combined into one person, that we would have like all the traits, like a superpower, superhuman. But she's showing me that that's how we're separate. And so she's saying the reason why she linked us two together is for you to see that you're missing this part. You're missing the brain aspect. You have the two. You just need that other one, the brain aspect. Wow. What was your question again? Okay. Right. And it's funny because you're like, what should I do with my life? Okay. She's saying that you need to be able to talk to somebody that has the brain capacity. I'm not saying it has to be me. It could be a therapist, it could be a trusted friend, a colleague, a teacher, or whatever. She's saying that you need to be able to talk to somebody with that same brain capacity so that they can guide you to the next direction using the intuition of their brain. Does that make sense? Like, think about somebody smart, somebody that just knows things, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, yes, that's accurate. Think of that person, and you will be you will find that person because she's saying that she's going to mesh you. She's going to mesh you with that kind of person that has that brain capacity. And I feel like that's all you needed to know. I feel like I set you on this path, and I know you're saying like I still feel lost, like I don't know how that helped me. Oh, okay, yay. I'm glad that it helped you. Okay. Yeah, that energy was super high. So now I'm just like blah, 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 talking. Is that someone specific? Well, you know what? It could be, I don't know if you've ever been thinking about therapy. It doesn't have to be therapy. I feel like I lead everybody on that path. It's just it could be anybody, honestly. Like angels work through magical ways. There's not one right way, right? Just think about in your mind, just know that you need to keep an eye out for somebody with that brain intuition power. Um, and you'll know it's just like meeting somebody and just feeling that you guys just connect. And if you've been thinking about therapy, then that's great too, you know. But Anna, I'm gonna leave it off there. I feel I've definitely led you in the right direction. And of course, if you would like to get a personal with me, go into my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Otherwise, you are always welcome to come back here and pay for a reading. Anna, that was really cool. It was super cool to do that reading for you. It's not very often that angels lift me to that vibration and that perspective. That was very interesting. Okay. All right. So Lashonna. Okay. You're a male. Okay. I was like, that doesn't sound like a male's name. Okay. So Lashonna, if you don't mind liking and subbing, I will be able to read that question for you. Okay, Lashonna? Oh, yay. Hannah, you're welcome. Good luck on your path, on your journey. Okay. So you said, I've been seeing angels, all types of things. What's going on with me? My birthday is October 5th. I keep seeing 10:05 or 1:05, which means October 5th. All right, let's talk about you seeing angels. Like, can you explain that a little bit? No. It's my dog. She's like, hey, mom. Hey, mom. It's weird. Also, these visions I'm having is not dreams. It's almost like I'm being shown these visions. Lashonna, can you tell me anything that has happened to you in the past that has been traumatic? Have you lost somebody or anything like that? Anything traumatic in the past? Yeah, you lost a loved one. And how recent was that? 2 years ago. Have you ever processed it? Have you ever looked at it? Have you ever, allowed yourself to grieve? Yes, but it was silent. I was trying to be strong, but the pain was different. Okay. That was very specific and very in tune. That was super cool. Hi, Vinicius Angelino. Hello. Right. So I'm just gonna call you Lashonna. I know that's not your name. I kept thinking about that person. Yeah. I think no. Sorry. I think that you're very ungrounded right now, Lashonna. Even if it's true, and I'm not saying that it's not true that you're seeing angels and things like that. Dante. Okay, Dante. Even if you have been seeing angels and you have been seeing these things, it's not coming from a place of love. And I'm not saying that they're evil spirits or anything like that. I'm saying more so that what you're seeing is also being filtered through your anxiety and being filtered through this meaning that you want to see. It literally feels like that. Because you got this card, parental care, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, he's trying to find meaning in spiritual stuff because he's going through some shit. So he's trying to find it. It's like the inside of you is trying to seek healing, but it's coming out in like an indirected manifestation. And it said healing from the past. So what was your question again? I always have to like scroll back. Okay, right. You said what is going on with me. So the angels are coming through from me to tell you that sometimes when we go through something traumatic, particularly the death of a loved one, our insides kind of filter through us and show us something so that we're not feeling the pain. Yet at the same time, we're also subconsciously looking for meaning. So that's exactly what's happening to you right now, Lashonna, I believe. Dante. You need to go and heal your grief realistically. And I know that's hard. It's got to be hard, right? But I promise you that when you start to write or process whatever it is that you're feeling inside, you will feel immense clarity and weight lifted off of you. He says, so what's this vibration and the spiritual gifts? So everybody has spiritual gifts. Everybody does. We're human. We're connected to God. It's just is bound to happen. Like guardian angels don't show themselves to select few. They just don't. If that were the case, they would be so like conditional and this world would just be fucking terrible. Okay. So Dante, you've got a lot of stuff to figure out inside of you. Like, I feel like you're trying to see yourself as special right now. Special because, I don't know, maybe you didn't feel that way when you were younger. And I'm not saying that you're not special. I'm just saying that there's a lot of like things being brought up right now that you need to figure out, whether it's through therapy or journaling or something like that. Because you're really ungrounded right now. Like, I feel like you're using these things outside of you to somehow connect with yourself, but it's not working because it's outside of you. Okay, Lashonna, I'm going to end it there. And Vinicius Angelino, hello, how are you? Are you here for a reading? Yes, hopefully. Okay, go ahead and like and sub, and then you can post your question. Perfect. Also, I'm not sure, what is your gender pronoun? I'm a he, but I honestly don't care. Okay. It just helps contextually, because our gender manifestation or whatever, it affects the way that we think, and it affects the way that we're viewed. So you can just call me Angelino. Okay. All right. So what's your question, Angelino? Okay, you want to know what you should see regarding this relationship you have. So, are you guys together? Like, actually committed and stuff? Okay, not committed, just seeing each other. Okay. And is this person female that you're seeing? Oh, okay, it's a male. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. Self-care. You want to know what you should see regarding this relationship. What do you mean? Like, in terms of like what to look out for? Or like, who is he? Oh, what should you learn? Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like when you look at the relationship in terms of the perspective, what should I learn from it? You hit a roadblock. Because when you're saying like, what should I learn? For some reason, it just feels very, it doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why. It's just, I cannot like read into this relationship based off of what should I learn. How about we rephrase it as, what do the angels want you to know about it? Is that okay, Angelino? Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, okay. So Angelino, your angels are showing me that you're such a sweet, sweet person. You're an empath by nature. Your energetic boundaries that surround you and that protect you, in the sense of you holding up your boundaries and stating with importance the need for yeses and nos, for whether you people please or not. There's a sense that there's a disconnection from that. It's like you hold within yourself, your inner child within you is always present, in that it's always almost crying out in pain and saying that it's lonely. And I feel like I hit such an energetic chord when I say that, just like your throat chakra just like wants to cry a little bit, because you're an emotional person. You're a sweet empath. And why this is important when you're carrying on into this relationship, whatever it may be right now, you're not letting you're it's such an open relationship right now that it's not stable enough for you to declare how safe you may or may not feel. Does that make sense, Angelino? Like, it really feels like you need somebody strong, almost parental, to assertively say, Angelino, I'm here for you and I will guard you. Okay. Yeah, because your inner child is saying, like, I just don't feel safe enough to say that right now. I made your inner child look like derpy, like, I just don't know. Honestly, your inner child just feels so scared right now. It's like, it really feels like it's saying, like, Angelino, I don't want an open relationship. Angelino, I really need you to be there to protect me, to hold up those boundaries. Because I feel like dating has become so modern in the sense of the erasure of our needs and our wants. Like, we're just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm down with an open relationship. Oh yeah, okay, you're gonna see someone next Wednesday. It's okay, just do it. I'll just stay home, drink a cup of tea. And that's not your cup of tea. And I think that's really hard for us to state our wants, because at the same time, like, we may lose a relationship if we do that. Yeah, I feel like I express their anxiety. Yeah. It's like your inner child just needs to be like rocked back and forth like a little baby right now. Yeah. I find that so interesting that modern day is about the erasure of our feelings. That's so weird. I mean, I guess it's not weird, but it's weird in the sense that it's starting to be seen as cool. Anyway, getting off track. What's your sign? Are you like a Gemini or something? You're Libra. It's weird because like I feel like there's like two parts of you, like these two dualities that are trying to work together to become one. I feel like you're actually gonna, pull away from this guy because he's starting to aggravate your anxiety so much. I think it just might be a little bit too much for you. Um, it might be too triggering for you to be in an open relationship. Like maybe this guy is okay with it, but you're just not. And it you're going to feel safer in that sense of you get to support you, because when you get into any relationship, I think you get confused on what the rules are, what the boundaries are, and you really need that right now. You really need to be able to enforce a what's going on. um so yeah, when you start to be in your own space again, you know what I mean? um you'll feel safer in that sense, and I think from there you'll actually understand how to put up those signs, not signs, like what is it? Those stakes. I don't know what you call them, like writing it down and declaring it out to people around you, like, hey, these are my boundaries, and like I'm really, trying to enforce them. But the thing is that like you don't know how to do it in a manner that doesn't require aggression. Um, and I find it very interesting that empaths, um, they don't know how to do this because they resort from intense people pleasing to aggressively fighting to assert something. And you're in these two polarities. It's it's actually, a pattern. Like in complex PTSD, which I have, there's like these 4 responses known by Pete Walker, who like designed them or whatever. And one of them is fawn and fight. So fawning is like, oh, like, people pleasing your abuser so that you could protect yourself. And then fighting is like going into that narcissistic mode and like trying to get what you want. It's like this is where you cycle. Obviously, not to that extreme, but like it's just like a common pattern. It's starting to become common. Um, so that kind of attests to your soft boundaries, to your soft softness, your soft, your empath emotional sense. Um, Your angels are just saying that you will learn over time how to express you, because it feels like you don't know who you are right now. But then as you start to learn who you are, you don't need to think about how to say something. You're not awkward in the way that you say it. You just say it, you just walk away. Okay, Angelino, I know that was super long and lengthy. There's so much to be said, and it was kind of like floaty. Um, But yeah, I don't know. That's just what it was. Did that help you? I don't know. I feel like I just said like a bunch of things. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you appreciate it. Well, Angelino, I'm glad that it helped. Now, if you would like a reading, always feel free to come back, and I would be able to do one for you. And hello to everybody else that is here. Welcome, welcome. If you're here to get a free reading, you would have to be a new sub, so please like and sub for that. And then when you come back in the future, current subs would be $8 for a reading. So my readings on my live are $8. Oh, I already said that. But on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, I believe one question reading is $14. The 2 question is $24, and an hour I'm going to be reducing it to $80. But of course, those are like private ones. They're lengthier, they're more comprehensive, and there's more context embedded into the readings. The readings on my live, they're not that they're, how do I say it? It's just a different experience. Like it's more streamlined in the sense of it's just one context. If that makes any sense. Like, but then when we do a reading from my website, there's all these elements, different elements pulled in. It's really cool. Ooh, a complete reading must be like a map. Dude, yeah. I've never thought of it that way. That's true, though. I feel like people that are good at doing readings, they construct a really, like, legitimate, crafty, yet comprehensive story. Yeah. And one of my viewers, Hey, one of my old-time favorites, my favorite snack, she wanted me to do some videos, which I guess I'll be doing. I need to think about what to talk about, though. I guess I'll be talking about, like, angel encounters. Those would be cool. I love talking about those. All right, I'm going to be hanging in just for a few more minutes just to see if anybody else pops in. How long have you been streaming? Oh my gosh. How long have I been doing this for? I think I've been doing this since like 2019. Honestly, I don't remember. It was either 2019 or 2020, but Snarky's been with me since the beginning. She's actually the one that like told me to do this, and I've been doing it since. Only thing is I've been falling out a lot because I feel like when you do your own business, it's oh right. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, like early 2020. But yeah, like when you do something that's like your own stuff, I don't know, it's so hard. It's really hard. Yeah, it is a long time. But I've gotten like really cool friends from it. So Angelina, what do you do? Do you go to get like readings a lot on YouTube or? Because I've done that before. Actually, one time I got a reading from this girl and she was like super sweet. And I was like, thank you so much for the reading. And she's like, yay, me love you long time. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, Do not know that that was racist? Like, what the fuck? Okay, bye, Snarky. Good luck with your stuff. Take care of yourself. I know you are. Drink more water. Eat some snacks. Ooh, you see a lot of readings. Okay, that's cool. Do they help you? Hi, Bree. How are you? Um, Bree, have you gotten a reading with me before? Ooh, they give you bad anxiety and paranoia. Oh no, that's terrible. I feel it though. I feel like when you don't have like a strong sense of self and you get a reading, you depend on those readings and then somehow, yeah, I feel it. You go down like this wormhole. So you gotta like just do it every now and then. Do it when you feel called to. Okay, you found me today. All right. If you want to get a free reading for your first time, go ahead and like and sub, and then I will be able to do that reading for you. Hey says every psychic is different, and the way they relate the information is very important. You do a very good job, Jackie. I've had readings from different people just to see, and you're my favorite. Oh my god, that meant so much. Oh my god, I can't breathe. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Hey. I remember the first reading I did with you, though. I think you got a reading from me about your dog. Um, and I remember that reading came out so accurate. Oh man. But hey, you've been like really fucking cool about like spreading my work. I don't know. It was really awesome to see like so much work come in. Um, and it was really cool to be in touch with your family. Like I love when people get readings with me and then they refer me to their family or their close friends and like I just feel like so a part of their world and like so connected. Yeah, your dog Lilo. Angelino says, exactly now I just do it from time to time. I also have a friend who streams in here too, so I check on him often. Oh my god, you have to tell me what's his thing. You gotta send it to me. But I don't ask for readings these days. Well, I'm glad you came to mine. I'm a Sagittarius. But my moon is Scorpio and my rising is Capricorn. And I've heard that like rising in Capricorn is like the worst sign to have your rising in because you're like super self-critical, which is so me. Okay, so Bree says, I was wondering if you would be able to ask angels if it's a good idea for me to go on a dating app. I've been going back and forth and I cannot decide. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm excited. You're welcome, Bree. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate that. Look, it's way too many cards. I have the worst rising as well then. I also have the moon in Capricorn. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like if you have, I don't know, wouldn't that be a good thing if you have two signs of the rising and the moon? Because then it's like you can really learn from yourself there. And that's interesting because I said that like I feel like you have two dualities. So maybe that was it. Like you trying to learn from yourself in that sense, like a mirror. Okay, so Brie, you got the card that says High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. That's the card. All right. Okay, isn't it a good idea for you to be able to go on a dating app? Abso-fucking-lutely. It feels like you're just gonna have so much fun. It just feels like you're gonna be meeting different people from all different backgrounds, different passions, which is really interesting because when I went on a dating app, it was just not good. I was just I feel like I met, like, a bunch of different people, but they were just, like yeah, the vibration, I guess, was just off at my time of life. I don't know, but I really think that it's a good you should do it. Um, let's pull in what your angels in particular have to say. All right. Bree, they're saying that you have this tendency, and it's not a bad thing. They're just saying that you love to talk. You love to talk, 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 talk. And here's where it's good. When you go on a first date, like I think it's really kind of like scary to talk because you want to make the best impression. But for you, you just love to talk. You just love to lay it out on the table. You love to make people laugh. You love to, talk at parties and stuff like that. And let me see. They're saying like think of going on dating apps as like a social endeavor. It's not so much to like meet the love of your life. It's more like, oh yeah, let's have some fun and see what's out there. Um, and that's really you, Brie. Like you're really outgoing, incredibly social, and a lot of guys, I think they dig that because it takes the pressure off of them to have to look a certain way, to be a certain way. You kind of just let it all loose on the table and you make them feel like down to earth. Um, and I actually feel like you could be making some good friends on there. Um, I don't know, yeah, it really feels like you'll be making some good friends, like, not it doesn't have to be romantic, like, not everybody's gonna click with you, it's just natural, um, I feel like you should do it, yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be, like, a lot of fun for you, and you see how, like I think that's oh, that's lapis lazuli on her throat, that's you. You express yourself through talk and through chatting and by connecting with people through talking. So this is definitely up your avenue. That's great, thank you. I've been a bit scared to put myself out there. You know what? And maybe it will be scary, but I think once you get the ball rolling, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that was scary at first, but it's not so bad anymore. I literally have been seeing that crystal everywhere. That is so cool. Maybe you should get one. Maybe you should like get one before you go on those dating apps, and then that'll help you to feel like, kind of like your own personal teddy bear. You know what I mean? Just like an emotional comfort source. But yeah, Brie, it sounds like it's going to be a good thing. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a big one either. You're welcome, Brie. Oh, good night. Hey, hey. Have a good rest. I'm happy that Juan came through Swan. Okay, guys. So Angelino, maybe you could like comment me your friend's linky thing. Because I want to check it out. I think that'd be super cool. So yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It felt like a party. It was super cool. And if you guys would like to get a personal reading with me, go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. And I also have some blogs there about twin flames and I don't know, other topics like energy vampires and so and so. So, guys, I will be on tomorrow. And I will see you they're around the same time as the time that I went live today. And as soon as the post or this video is live and I'm able to see the timeline and the chat, then I will go ahead and build the timeline so that you guys can just hover your mouse over the time bar and see where you posted your question. Okay, yay! See you tomorrow, Angelino. All right, bye guys.